Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. It's night 26 of the 31 Days of Horror. What I've got for you tonight, it's a movie. I'm holding up the VHS because I have no clue where the cover for my DVD is. But tonight I'm covering Stephen King's The Night Flier. Just an interesting bit of trivia. Look at that. Look at that tape. That's nice. Yeah. This is a film from 1997. And it stars, what's that guy's name? Where is it? Miguel Ferrer. Basic plot is he works for like kind of like a rag newspaper, so like the old Weekly World News and stuff like that. Like Satanists ate my baby and stuffed it in a tree, sort of thing. Um, he's like kind of like the old hand there. He's worked there for years. He's like their main reporters type guy. And this new reporter girl shows up. She's gonna start working there. In the meantime, he's been given this case about there's someone flying into airports, little tiny out of the way airports, essentially flying in, killing people, then leaving. Draining all the blood out of them. Looking at the cover, it's kind of hard not to realize it's a vampire movie. It's a vampire movie. He's not really interested, but then the girl finds quite a bit more information and brings it to the main guy at the paper, and essentially he decides to swoop in. Like, you know what, I am gonna take this story. So he starts flying around. And he's flying to all these different airports. He has a plane of his own, and he's going to all these different places, trying to find out about this killer. They start calling him the Night Flyer. I'll leave it at that. Sufficient to say, he starts to get a bit too close, and said Night Flyer sort of takes offense at. So I'll just leave that there. This movie has some great effects in it. It was done by, I'm pretty sure it was K&B that did the effects. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, K&B. And, they always do great effects. This movie has great atmosphere as well. Almost, I want to say, it's almost like split right down the middle. Like, you got like half during the day and half at night. And honestly, even the stuff during the day is kind of creepy. Miguel Ferrer's character is just like a dickbag. He's completely like, he's not above like messing with stuff to get a story. So like, there's a gravestone at one point. He's like, it doesn't look creepy enough, so he takes away the flowers, grabs some like rotten flowers, puts them there, knocks the gravestone half over, puts some blood on it and everything. It's like, really. All in all, though, really solid. Like I said, effects are great. The acting is, it's fine. Honestly, Miguel Ferrer is obviously the main draw here, but everyone else does a fine job. It's a Stephen King adaptation off of a short story from, I think it's Night Shift. I'm not sure for sure. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a good adaptation. What this does also is well, as you can see by the cover, that's a pretty gnarly looking vampire. When it comes to vampires, I've always found there's three schools of thought. You have the pretty vampire, that will seduce people and bite their necks. So you got, like the Frank Langellas and stuff like that. And then you have the horrific vampires. So you have Nosferatu and stuff like that are just literal monsters. Then you have the one right in the middle, which your Christopher Lees and stuff like that, that can look human but can still be a monster and really put that across. This kind of treads right in that middle line. You know, this guy has a human form. You do see it at the end of the movie, and you could see why someone would be like, oh, like fawning over him, you know? But his vampire form is horrific, and not to mention the fact that he's got like these. How can I put this? Most vampires, you know, they got the two fangs, right? You know, so they bite like that. This guy has two fangs as well, except one goes in that side, one goes in that side, and essentially punctures right through the big giant like rat-looking things. They're badass. It's a badass creature design, and it's just a badass movie, to be honest. This is a movie that has never gone beyond DVD. There's the VHS, there's the DVD, that's it. There's never been a Blue, never been an HD transfer. This is a movie that's screaming for a good Blu-ray. So, you know, Scream Factory, Arrow, someone like that needs to get on this. I know it's like an HBO release, so I don't know who they'd work with. New Line Cinema and HBO. So, it is what it is. But, you know, somebody needs to find a way to get this on Blue, because this is a movie I feel that people don't talk about, they should talk about, and it's just a damn shame that they don't. For a rating, this is 9 out of 10. This is superior Stephen King filmmaking, and it's just awesome. So yeah, that's it for me. See you next time.